Hey there, this is Peacekeeperalex and the Psychic Wargamers. This is going to be Total War Warhammer 3 Chaos Dwarves Campaign Zhatan the Black Part 19. So, yeah, we're gonna be able to walk through Grimgor because Grimgor decided to attack last episode near the end of the episode. So he lost. And that makes it easier to storm through those western provinces, at least in regards to this campaign. Having to retake Nangao is another one. I'm trying to build up that army that we have. Drangan is stationed there. Like, we have enough fallback territory that I'm not too worried. Even if they take the rest of the Cathayan lands that I have under my belt, we can still build up an army and continue to try and harass. Yep, Nangao. Get 3 more orc laborers for Thykstranger, and then we're going to send them off to Nangao. Pomei. We can't get Bull Center renders, but we don't have enough. We need more renders. So Pomei is not the place where we want to raise up the army. We want to raise up an army over at Bloodwind Keep. I'm going to go for gun turrets. Yeah. These defensive protrusions enable the Chaos Dwarves to pick off attackers or indeed anyone that they don't like from a position of relative safety. Plus 5 Conclave influence, 250 income generated, plus 2 control, plus 1500 defensive supplies, plus 2 Chaos Undivided corruption, plus 2 local recruitment capacity, plus 3% casualty replenishment rate, adds walls to settlement, and provides garrison 3 Hobgoblin Cutthroats, 3 Chaos Dwarf Warriors, 2 Hobgoblin Archers, 2 Chaos Dwarf Blunderbusses, and an Infernal Guard. Upgraded gun turrets from the battlements. So yeah, it does help. We're gonna be getting that. What? We have to wait, I think, 3 turns. 3 turns with the raw materials that we get now without using any of the materials. Zuna army. We're gonna send the second army this way. And we're gonna try and recruit what we can for Inzuna. 1 more turn for either the Granite Guard and the Blazing Beards of Bazarek, so we'll be able to recruit that for Inzuna. We can get Infernal Ironsworn here, so we're gonna recruit those 4 units. And that's the bulk of our income that we just used right now. Yeah, 2 turns, definitely. Definitely get some Infernal Ironsworn is what we needed. In Zuna, we can upgrade. Give him some more ability points. Skill points, rather. Hellish Blows. Logazar the Lash. We can give him Indomitable. The iron will and indomitable presence of this leader ensures our followers remain steadfast when facing peril. So plus 4 leadership, plus 8 leadership, and the next level's plus 12, so we'll get that next time. Gorda's Backstabber. We'll give him Lucky and Sneaky. Lucky. To say Gorda's has been a lucky get would be something of an understatement. Ward save 10%. Sneaky, like all hobgoblins, only better. Gordas is above all else a cunning little git with lashings of low cunning and a beguiling level of stealth at his disposal. Attribute Vanguard deployment for Gordas, Hobgoblin and Hobgoblin Wolf Raider units, all units in army. Attribute stock for Gordas, Hobgoblin and Hobgoblin Raider, Wolf Raider units. Yay. So stock and Vanguard deployment for the Hobgoblins in the army. So it was a good incentive to get Hobgoblins. Yeah, to a certain extent. With those attributes, yeah. So Carcassonne, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna devour you, right?
And I don't think things are gonna go well for the relationship between the Chaos Dwarves and Ogre Kingdoms. One of the last campaigns that I played, they kind of just declared war quickly on me. So I'm wondering if the same thing's gonna happen here, because we don't have.
You're about to find out.
Yeah, I can give him payments. Let's see here, offer payment. Yeah, there's nothing I have that I can give him right now to increase that yeah. The aversion with reaction against Western provinces, and that's the problem right there. Defensive allies. He's defensive allies with the northern provinces and western provinces, and that would be why. He always chooses the Cathayans to be allies with at times. Sometimes. So once we beat Grimgar, we're going to have to beat Goldtooth. Pretty much. And this one's a little bit different. This one we have to worry about. Western provinces.
Doomthaumancy. Doomleth. Adugal Zantabarag. Waddle.
Unassigned skill point. Firing drills.
Adarnu Grutashanunku.
And turn.
Uzmagos.
And Western provinces want a peace treaty now, and that I cannot abide. No. Nope. I'm going to decline on the peace treaty. It's too much land they took. If I had Nangao, even if they held just the Shrine of the Alchemist, I think I would go for it, but as it stands, they have Nangao, and that is unacceptable. So, convoy encounter, a dwarf too far. So, wandering convoy of our weak-willed former kin has stumbled into our lands. The very presence as here is an offense to the Father of Darkness, one that should be wiped away with blood. Now, do we slaughter them all or massacre them? Annihilation, perhaps? So many choices. Massacre. It is cargo. You get 100 cargo for it. Yeah, this one we have no choice. But to fight, and I'm gonna fight this battle. Cazador Copperfist versus Stromny the Unbreakable. So Chaos Dwarves against Dwarves, and the army comps. So 3 Iron Breakers, 3 Longbeards, 2 Iron Drakes, a Gyrocopter, and an Organ Gun against Stromny the Unbreakable's Blunderbuss, 2 Hobgoblin Archers, Dragon Ogre Shaggoth, Arachnorax Spider Carabidis, War Hydra, Feral Mammoth, Giant, 2 Man-Eater's Great Weapons, and a Soul Grinder Zinch. So Stromny had the advantage. Yeah, Stromny had the advantage. Battle of the Tower Flies. Warhost of Tsar versus Dwarves. Alrighty. Let's start battle. Take a look at those man-eaters. Those huge clubs. Feral mammoth. Look at that war paint on the tusks. Capacities. Ooh. You can see those Iron Drakes hitting the Dragon Ogre and the other monsters as well. Dragon Ogre Shaggoth going down quickly. Huge explosions. Iron Drakes. Yeah, throwing their missile projectiles to a certain extent. Now the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth is engaged with those Iron Drakes. There's no stopping the Shaggoth when you get yeah. Lamazo. Storming the Unbreakables, riding a Lamazo. Huge battle taking place in the Dragon Ogre trying to smash down the remainder of the Longbeards. Because Capacities is in a battle between Copperfist, the general, the Dwarves. Soul Grinder hitting the Iron Drakes, trying to race across the field. Those organ guns still firing, but haven't gotten a kill yet. That kind of tells you something. So the Dwarves continue to just circle around the Dragon Ogre Shaggoth. Basically, they had some other units that are bogging down the War Hydra, the Giant, and the Spider, as well as the Man-Eaters, Longbeards in the forest. Again, the gyrocopters are continuing to circle over the battlefield and continuing to shoot at the monsters, but to ill effect. Now we're sending our mammoth over to kill those organ guns, to get rid of them. 3 kills, though, now. And victory. Close victory. "307 deployed for Stromney the Unbreakable, 14 lost with 293 remaining. For Cazador Copperfist of the Dwarves, 693 deployed, 420 lost with 273 remaining. Stoneski Foothills. Alright, so we should start building a second army. And I'm going to do so at Iron Storm. Zhatan the Black, we're going to raise him back from the dead. Try and get some Chaos Dwarf warrior units. And that's what it'll be for this turn, what we're able to do. We're going to go to Nangao first. First move is to go back to Nangao. Try and win against that 10 garrison. And over here... And they didn't build up more units. So we're trying to move Gorth the Cruel and Reishi Dalmatash over to Karakazorn. That is the plan. Can't do it this turn. Still says valiant defeat. So we're going to have to break siege and try and retreat. That's where we're going to go. We're going to go back to Firemouth. If we can't take Karakazorn, we're going to go back to Firemouth. And they're going to try and probably attack us in a certain sense. Yeah. If they try and attack, they might lose. So hopefully there's that. The Hellforge. We can do things at the Hellforge. Enable sundering attacks, magic attacks. We do have some flying monsters in our army. Vanguard deployment. That would help. That would help. Is it 60 upkeep cost? Is that really a 12 per unit? 60 per turn, that we can afford. So we can afford Vanguard deployment in regards to flying monsters. So now that our flying monsters, we'll be able to deploy them outside of the green zone and put it in the white zone, right in the middle. That'll help. blunderbusses we can get. We'll get one more blunderbuss. We'll get Kadai Fireborn as well as, and we'll leave it at that. Again, we're going to be able to confederate in the next 5 turns, so that'll be good. I don't know if we want to go with, well, I don't know. I don't know who we want to go with for that. I guess Gorth the Cruel. I mean, not Gorth the Cruel, Legion of Asgore. Legion of Asgore. Try to go with.
Doomskull Key.
Building available. No, we don't want to do that. Convoy dispatch available. We do want to do that. Hobgoblin favor. Can do a small run. We'll go to Wizard Caliph's Palace dispatch. Active convoys. We have 2 active convoys currently. Turns until convoy completes its journey. Turns until convoy completes its journey. So 10 in 2 turns. End turn. I'm wondering if Grimgar is going to attack us there. Was that not the move to do? Well, because then they'll skip past settlements if they try to attack us. There'll still be the settlement defense garrison, but we won't have to fight that battle, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong. Yeah, see? Close victory. Auto-resolve. So they made the mistake of sallying forth and attacking us and then lost on the auto-resolve close victory. 2,688 deployed for Gringor's Our Boys, 2,688 lost, 1,273 for Warhost of Zar, 695 lost with 578 remaining and 522 enemy captured, 3,243 treasury gained, 408 labor, 9,000 experience for Rishi Damatash and Fencer's Blades. We end up getting Fencer's Blades. An enchanted duo of blades, 1 long and 1 short. Give the wielder a dazzling array of skillful moves to parry and deceive an opponent. Plus 6 melee attack, plus 6 melee defense. So that was the correct move. It worked. Numbers are superior. We'll get the 2 Hobgoblin Archers. Whoa, and there is a look here, Felhart army at Kunlan.
My visions predict fate.
Jamek Stokel. Try and raise up an army quickly. There we go there. And again, we're building that second army, Zhatan the Black at Ironstorm. Here we go to Nangao. And we do have a Pyrrhic victory. So sad. So we take Nangao again. 2,084 deployed for Warhost of Zar, 1,844 lost, 240 remaining, 222 enemy captured, 1,150 deployed for Western Provinces, 1,150 lost, 456 treasury gained, 56 labor, and 2,500 experience for Thyka Stranger. And I think I'm going to occupy as Tower 4. Because we can afford it, and I'm not too worried about confederating, so it'll have to be longer than 5 turns. So we got Nangao back. Repurposed forge. Ironworks, I guess, will construct. And I'll leave it at that. Nangao. Gotta recruit more. Because that army in Nangao. Alright, so we've taken Nangao back. And we're gonna see if this Kalnia Life Quencher attacks Kunlan. At Iron Storm, we're able to get the gun turrets. Labor economy. Oh, we can't do anything for the labor economy right now. We can get some more technology. Siege logistics we're going to work on. The Dawizar natural proficiency in logistics gets the most out of their armories and quartermasters when it is needed the most. Melee defense +5 when under siege, plus 20% ammunition when under siege. And Zuna army. We're just gonna, I guess, chill here. Could chill here. Decisions. Well, one foul swoop, we can take out Grungrozard boys, so try. Occupy his tower. Again, not too worried. So it'll be about 10 turns to Confederation now.
Makazia Thaumansi Zegta Throng.
So we got Karakazorn. And we're sending in Zuna army over to Ample Peak. Ample Peak is the last settlement Grimgor has, from what I can see. Yeah. That's going to be the last of it. And the Western provinces still. What always at? And I'm wondering if crashing into Goldtooth is the best option afterwards. Or maybe just sitting there and waiting. I don't know.
Perhaps you could spare me a biopsy.
Quick deals. Let's see.
Northmen come.
Barcelona.
Always ready for a headbutting contest. Understood.
So we got some trade agreement there.
Are you a god?
Taking in host.
Master.
The Celeste?
No. That was it. That's all there was for diplomacy.
Gromadrazul.
Yeah, I was 8 in the black, then we gotta bring him to Nangao.
Dum Thaumansi. Asumor Angas Lock.
Assigned skill point, firing drills, and Hellforged ordnance. We're going to give Reishi Domatash. He's currently level 13. Thaigus Stringer level 8. We will give Blackshirt Bulwark. Again, gives those buffs to the Chaos Dwarf Melee infantry units. Gort the Cruel. Fervent Fodder is what we're doing there. Ben Doyler, Blade Master, Jemmick Stout Troll, Black Shirt Bulwark, and we will end turn. Accept the beast, add the unit Black Dragon, Curved Star Taker Convoy. Kunlan is under siege. And it does say close to fate, so we were unable to change the fate over here. In a certain sense, so Blessed Dread captures Kunlan, and on we go. They end up sacking. One of our mines has recently run dry of Hashut's blood, but we currently lack the capacity to transfer the pathetic greenskin laborers who work the seam elsewhere. Clearly there's nothing to be done but send them to the front to die in battle against those who stand against the Chaos Dwarves, though I do not doubt that the regulars will complain. Stentorian yelling and harsh punishments should ensure harmony is restored by the time the greenskins are led into battle to face the foe, and most probably their own gory deaths. Quantity has a quality of all of its own, even if the poor unfortunates pushed onto the front line are mere cannon fodder. +2 for labor units, recruit rank, minus 50% upkeep for labor units, all armies. Western provinces did have an army at Nanli. So Zhatan the Black raises a Chaos Dwarf army. Yeah. 2 more turns. And we're going to continue to stand pat like a Stranger and Nangao. Stand pat. And one last battle at Amble Peak against Grimgro's Base. Says decisive victory. I think we're going to fight this last battle. We got an Arachnarok Queen, the big one, Rogue Idol, the Rusty Iris, Hobgoblin, Goblin Archers. We got Night Goblins. That's what it looks like as well too. And then they also got a second army that I don't know the army comp regarding. So the enemy sallies out to fight on the field. Holy smoke. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So we gotta wait for the extended arrival time for our second army. So there's Inzuna, Gorda's Backstabber, and Lorgazor the Lash, the Infernal Castellan. Got 4 Infernal Ironsworn, 1 Chaos Dwarf Warrior, great weapons, 2 Hobgoblin Cutthroats, and a Chaos Dwarf Blunderbuss for the first army of the Chaos Dwarves that I'm housing. You can see the second army gonna be here in about 2 minutes. I got it on quick speed right now. Infernal Castellan, 3 Infernal Ironsworn, I believe, or Infernal Guard, I believe, Infernal Guard, 2 Chaos Dwarf Fireglaves, 2 Bull Center Renders, 2 Bale Taurus, and 2 Kadai Fireborn. And they're gonna hit the field, and they're gonna be a little bit beat up. So we're gonna get them into position. We're gonna move them upwards. There's these goblins and seem to be, they're all stationed northwards up the hill, so they're gonna have that hill advantage. We have 2 Bale Taurus. Yeah, we do. Then we have the 2 generals, so they can wreak some havocs. We do have some center renders. We're going to send them in first, try and get the spider's attention. We send in those renders to attack that spider and goblin unit. Is breaking fairly quickly. Goblin's health going down. Spider's still full health. And then we have our 2 generals, and the Bale Taurus is attacking goblins and goblin archer units. Again, they do a lot of damage to Taurus. Boom! Look at that. Some orc boys trying to get on the mix to a certain degree. And we will bring up the rest of our army quickly. Our rogue idol is continuing to strike down. We're going to see some action here. So one of the generals riding a Lamazu, the other a Bale Taurus, or a Great Taurus. Spider's still doing damage, still has full health. You can see the dwarves marching, the hobgoblins as well. Gorda's Backstabber. To the 2 generals and the 2 Bale Taurus are now going after the rogue idol, Debigun. So there's Bit of a clash happening there. The spider is still cornered, half health, pretty much, and the two Kadai Fireborn and the two Bull Center Renders are half health as well too, fighting it. They've continued to exchange blows. So it's interesting they took 4 units to kind of take down the spider. The Kadai Fireborn isn't doing as much damage as I thought they would. Two Bull Center Renders and two Kadai Fireborn against a Ragnarok Queen. Yeah, there's no chance the spider should win that. There's the Infernal Iron Sworn missile. Ooh. Huge amount of attack happening. You can see a Hobgoblins rushing forth. And a Chaos Dwarf Warrior unit. And, oh, there is some friendly fire happening. The Infernal Iron Sworn. Now they're going to charge forth. Weapons out. Orcs having no chance on this one. Spider is still alive. One of the Bull Center Render units is almost down. And the Spider is now retreating. The Rogue Idol is done. It was defeated by those two Baal Tauruses and the two Generals. Yeah. Decisive victory, I think. Or close victory, I should say. There's just a handful of units left. Night Goblins. Victory. Close victory. As predicted. 863 deployed for Inzuna with 173 lost, 690 remaining. Gorth the Cruel deploys 429 with 38 lost, 391 remaining. Mugteef Dwarf Cutter deploys 290, loses 210, has 80 remaining, and Settlement Garrison deploys 1090, loses 890, with 200 remaining for Grungor Zedbase, so they lose this one. We lose the settlement. And I think that this is the end for Converse sideways. I think. Unless they have some sort of spare army off to the side, not doing anything. So yeah, 18 treasure, 102 labor, and 3,969 experience for Inzuna. We're gonna occupy his factory.
Asumor Angas Lock Faumansi Anuntu Makazia Faumansi Zegta Throng.
So Amble Peak is taken, and faction is destroyed. Grimgir's Boys. So that is the end of them. Can't do much in regards to labor economy. We've got some Garrison Lord not moved. That's going to be left. Unassigned skill point. Strong Melee Unbreakable 2 as well. Lash. And then Gordas Backstabber. They need stabbing. Get your stabbers out, boys. We ain't leaving until they's full of gashes. Ability that they need stabbing. Alright. Whoa. And I guess we'll leave it off here to a certain degree. Thank you for joining.